San Diego, California is known for its beaches, parks, and beautiful weather. But it's also known as a place that Monster Jam superstars come to wreak havoc. Last round in front of a sold-out crowd, Tyler Menega proved he is a force to be reckoned with this season, as the rest of the field tried, but couldn't rise from the dead or the occasion. But today is a new day. Will the shark devour his prey, or can Musawa rise from the ashes?
Yes, sir!
We're 60 minutes away from finding out. This is Stadium Championship Series Yellow. This is round 4. This is Monster Jam. Welcome to San Diego, California. It's a fantastic 60-degree day along the beautiful California coastline as 35,000 fans are in the house for what has been an outstanding afternoon of Monster Jam. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Scott Jordan, joined by Colt Stevens. And round 3 proved that Gravedigger's Tyler Menega is no fluke. He is on a mission, Colt, after winning his second event championship in 3 events.
Yeah, Tyler's definitely been out there on a mission, absolutely driving this Gravedigger truck into the ground, representing that 40th year. Awesome job by Tyler Menega.
It's a long season. Ryan Anderson struggled last round. He now trails Tyler by 14 points. It's a large lead, but clearly not insurmountable. In fact, last season, the 2021 Series champion trailed Tom Meents by 25 points after 4 rounds before going on a tear and winning the next 4 events. So, Colt, do you expect history to repeat itself here?
You know, there's one thing we know about Monster Jam is you can expect the unexpected. One thing about the way these guys are driving these trucks out there is it's a lot of fatigue on them, and all it does is take one event, one mess up, and the truck fails and they don't make the other events and don't score those valuable points. All of a sudden, Ryan Anderson is back on top.
Let's take a look at the driver lineup for Stadium Championship Series Yellow. 3 events. It's been Menega, Anderson, Menega. So who in this driver lineup do you think has a shot at taking it out here tonight?
I have been absolutely impressed with Bari Musawa so far this season. He is absolutely driving the wheels off that zombie truck. If he can continue to do that and to stay in that top 3-4 spots, he can easily take this event.
One driver in this lineup who has not gotten off to the start she had hoped for is Soldier Fortune's Kayla Blood, and she's standing by right now with Leslie Mears in this UNOH pit report.
It has been a little bit of a slow start here for you, Caleb. You've got 3 rounds under your belt now, and so what's your biggest takeaway that you're going to use going forward to kind of help yourself gain some more momentum?
But definitely use everything I've learned within the past few weeks of doing this. So like you said, coming out of the arena and coming into the stadium setting, we have a whole different format, and have a lot more room to get momentum going up to the jumps and get some air, and just learning how the truck's reacting coming off of these jumps and being able to read it. I love it for racing. Coming out of the berms is super awesome. I love it. When it comes to freestyle, you know, you kind of want to just go out there and freestyle, but you kind of have to know a little bit about where you're going and know exactly where the jumps are and have some points that you want to hit to be able to navigate this track and be successful in it. So that's what we're learning, and I got a good grip on it last night, so I'm excited to come out here and have fun in freestyle today. We didn't get to land that backflip last night. We over-rotated a little bit and come down on the rear end a little bit, but we're going to land it today, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's been really exciting to get your legs underneath you so far, and I can't wait to see what you've got for us today, guys.
Thank you, Leslie. Let's now take a look at the round 4 event breakdown. 3 competitions. We start with racing, then move on to the Great Clip Skills Challenge, and finally end with freestyle. Now, points are based on result, so the winner of each competition gets 12 points, and it goes down from there. The driver with the most points at the end of the event gets the hardware and is crowned the event champion. Now let's move on to track talk. And Colt, in round 3, we witnessed a lot of drivers spinning out around the turning obstacle. What can they do today to avoid that?
One thing about this track that I noticed is these corners are really long. It's a real sweeper around the outside, and the drivers are having trouble seeing that last little turn pole. Unfortunately, when they hit that with their inside tire, it kind of hinders them a little bit in setting up for the ramp and makes the truck get all crazy coming across it. So the drivers are going to have to see that, adjust quickly, and whoever can do that can come away with the win here.
Also this week, track officials repositioned the backflip container. As a result, a tight swing for drivers to approach. So we knew in order to keep freestyle momentum, drivers were probably going to forego that in lieu of the 8-pack. And while that was true, Cole, it proved not necessarily to be the right choice. Drivers struggled on the 8-pack. Why was that the case, and what do you expect to happen today?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be hard for them to do the container backflip just because of his position, but I've been really looking at this 8-pack backflip. We saw both drivers fail at their attempts. Kayla came in, as we heard from her earlier. She over-rotated, spinning extremely fast, and the same thing from Ryan Anderson. When he hit it, the truck went extremely high, rotated kind of sideways, wasn't able to land it. So hopefully the drivers kind of slow down, take that aggressive hit a little bit easier, and they can get that thing to land back on all 4 tires.
Let's take a look at the semifinals here in racing. It's going to be Gravedigger up against Zombie and Megalodon against Bakugan Dragonoid. All right, first semifinal matchup, Tyler Menninger, Gravedigger, Barry Musauer, and Zombie. These two have competed for many years in the Triple Threat Series. The first time they've lined up against each other in a stadium series, so here we go.
Whoa, Tyler absolutely killed that first corner. Oh, got a little hike up though, but he drives right through it. He's way ahead of Barry.
Halfway through, and Tyler Menninger straightens up. He goes deep, but he's got the win. So Tyler Menninger advances to the racing finals. 20.317. So Tyler Menninger gets to the racing final for the first time this season. Next up, Corey Rummel in Megalodon. He's got the gray lane. Camden Murphy in Bakugan Dragonoid. He has the yellow lane, so Camden with lane choice pushes Corey over to the other side of the track.
Yeah, I think he sees something different here. It seems like the fast guys really like to be in this yellow lane. I think it has something to do with that first berm. They're able to really get that truck to ride across the top of it.
Megalodon got off to a slower start off the line, but he gets out of the berm quick.
Camden's hiking already.
Camden Murphy's going to catch up here. Corey Rummel now coming around the race lane, and Megalodon with the lead.
Cam with a bounce. Corey could have advantage here.
Final turn.
That's a close one, Scott. Another hard one to call.
Take a look at the Super Glue Blue to the action replay. So Camden Murphy turns in an incredible time. It looked like Megalodon had it, but Bakugan Dragonoid wins, and Bakugan advances to the finals for the first time. So we go to the racing finals. It sets up nicely. Tyler Menninger, Gravedigger, and Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. Who you got, Colt?
Man, this is a hard one. I mean, this is anybody's game right now.
Monster Jam Racing Finals. And it's going to be Tyler Menninger and Gravedigger coming over to the gray lane, and Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid coming over to the yellow lane. These two have split their two stadium meetings, 1-1 apiece. Tyler Menninger, your series points leader.
Man, this is going to be a tight matchup here.
And here we go, final round of racing. We got a green light.
Tyler with a great corner, exiting very quickly.
Camden Murphy now coming on two wheels. He is going to go up. He saves it, but that is going to be enough.
Take it easy around here. Easy win for Tyler. Doesn't even have to drive the truck hard. Cam is driving mad already. Don't roll it over. Oh my gosh, that would have been embarrassing.
There's no disputing that call. Tyler Menninger and Gravedigger will win his first racing competition of the season. And I said it before, I'll say it again. He continues getting this racing thing right. He is untouchable early on in the season.
Oh no, Tyler! That's embarrassing right there, big time. I mean, golly.
Wow, victory lap roll.
You can just send it down the other end and put it on the roof.
Take a look at the Super Glue Blue to the action replay.
All right, he comes out of the corner here. He's on his celebration. Oh, his rear steer was turned coming out of there. Does the ramp. It's like the rear steer did not come back to center. Sent him over on his lid. Unfortunately, it's embarrassing whenever you roll over doing your celebration run, but sometimes you just can't help it. The truck didn't want to cooperate, put him over on the lid.
The Tyler Menninger gets 12 points with his racing win, and he is down on the track with our own Leslie Mears.
Yeah, Tyler, a flawless night for you out there in racing. How does this kind of set the tone for you for the rest of the day?
Yeah, you know, that was huge confidence booster. I've been kind of slacking in racing all year, so now I've been able to get that racing win, the first one of the year, getting it out of my way. Honestly, the truck felt great. I felt great. I knew after I beat Ryan, I had that pass on him. I was like, man, I am unstoppable right now. I just felt everything was going so good. Crashed it after the win, but we're going to go look at, said the rear steer was turned after I did my victory lap and ended up barrel rolling down the track, but you know what? We're going to get it fixed. We'll be back for two-wheel skills and freestyle.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of time to get that rear steer looked at, guys.
All right, thank you, Leslie and Tyler. Let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard after racing. As I mentioned, Gravedigger getting 12 points, Bakugan Dragonoid 11, Megalodon 10, Zombie with 9, and Son of a Digger with 8 points. That rounds out our first top 5 of the event. Next up in San Diego, it was time for the Great Clip Skills Challenge. Now in this competition, drivers could attempt 2 technical maneuvers on 2 wheels or choose to perform a donut. They were judged for the first time by fans at judgeszone.com on creativity, skill, and execution. And once again, the winner of this competition gets 12 points. Let's take a look back at our top competitors. Coming in third, Ryan Anderson hits a sidewall bicycle.
Complete control, sidewall.
Here comes the sidewalls, and there we go. In second, Charlie Parkin into a stopping moonwalk combo. And taking the Great Clip Skills Challenge, Tyler Menega and Gravedigger with this bicycle cyclone wheelie combo.
Ooh, yeah. Uh-oh. Sidewall save.
Oh, he's
Here
got
it
the
comes.
cyclone.
Oh, he's out of momentum. He's out of momentum.
Oh, he's got it. Wow.
Woo. That was awesome.
There's your winning run. Let's take a look at the overall event leaderboard after 2 competitions. Tyler Menega has doubled down. He now has 24 points. Bari Musauer with 18. Ryan Anderson with 18. And then Corey Rummel and Camden Murphy tied with 12 points apiece. We're going to kick things off right here with Monster Jam Freestyle. Here comes Charlie Pauken in Monster Mud. 3-time Thunder Nationals champion, World Finals Freestyle champion, Stadium Series champion. Not much in this business that Charlie Pauken has not done in his career.
Come on, get this downside slap wheelie.
Oh, into the front
almost
end.
could have hit the
Goes
front
way
brakes there
down.
and did a stoppie. I need Charlie to pick it up a little bit. He's got some good air and stuff, and now it's past 30 seconds. It's time to let her eat.
Some nice air for Charlie Pauken.
Those are aggressive hits right there as a driver. You feel that. That gives you that head slap. Which where the front tires hit, pushes your head forward, and then slaps it back in the seat.
Yeah, and over here on our side, the gray line. Look at the wheelie
Look
combo.
At that vertical wheelie. Uh-oh. Again, into that obstacle. Kind of hitting those landmines, I like to call them. They're sitting on the other side if you don't set up perfectly.
15 seconds left. Charlie making a move now to our side right in front of the broadcast booth. Charlie Pauken will attempt a backflip. It doesn't matter. He's going.
Are they going to count that, Scott?
They are going to count. The fans are going to count it. And even though he goes on the nose, so what did happen there is because time expired, he was shut off, unable to save the landing, but he does get a backflip, and with fans scoring, that's all that counts. So here he comes, Camden Murphy. We've seen some trials and tribulations tonight and some serious frustrations from some of our drivers. Camden Murphy maybe not feeling so hot. Leslie Mears, what can you tell us about the Bakugan Dragonoid driver?
Guys, he's really frustrated with the state of things tonight and how he has performed so far in competition. But when I talked to him early, he was really pumped about going out early in freestyle. He said that following Charlie Pauken and Monster Mutt will be ideal because he'll get the crowd warmed up and hopefully he can take it to the next level. And I think with all the rage and frustration that he has right now, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Oh, look at the left.
Getting
The back
wild.
left wheel looked like it started folding in. Camden caught it and saved it.
Huge air. Parts flying off the truck. And I was talking to Bill Lofthouse about Camden's shocks. You know, one thing about Camden, he comes from the racing background, so he really knows how to make these trucks work. And Bill was telling me they're constantly playing with the shocks. He actually runs a staggered shock setting, which not very many drivers do. That's where the shocks are set at different turns in the valve. So as one shock works, the other one does a little bit different things. And it's very technical. You really have to be able to feel that as a driver.
Well, he did tell me that is part of maybe what he thinks is going wrong for him is the shock settings right now aren't exactly where he wants it to be, and he feels almost like it's an experiment with him trying to get it right.
That is one downside to it. When you're constantly changing things, it can definitely hinder your performance. Setting up here for the backflip, taking it easy,
Camden
losing
Murphy
momentum.
losing it as he goes in for the backflip. He gets the back 2 wheels, and he's going to land it. Oh, a wheelie on a combo. And then some cross-threading on the backside, runs into the jammer. A great combination for Camden, and now he is feeling it. He's going to unload.
Give me that transfer. I love when they do those transfer jumps, going from one obstacle to the next. Camden was paying attention whenever Charlie did his backflip. He was going too fast and over-rotated. Now Camden didn't quite slow down enough, but it was enough to complete the backflip and move on from that move.
There's a smile on Camden Murphy's face. We haven't seen that in a
Look at him.
while.
A lot of relief right there.
That's what we were looking for. Talk us through the super glue glued to the action replay.
Setting the truck up exactly where he wanted to, comes around, has some huge air right here, throws a huge power wheelie. That is absolutely awesome.
9.223 is the score for Camden Murphy. All right, here comes two-time World Finals freestyle champion Jim Kohler and Avenger. It has been a quiet start of the season in freestyle for Kohler.
I'm ready to see something from Jim. I know he's capable of it. Everybody does. He's one of the best in the business. I'm ready to see some excitement. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Jim attempt the 8-pack backflip here. He really likes that one. He stays low to the ground.
His average finish across 3 events, 8th out of 12.
Oh,
there's some huge
yes,
air
sir!
for Jim Kohler. Look at the bounce on the left side and the right side now. Into a cyclone, now back on the other side. What is going on? And he is finally done. I couldn't keep track of what side of the truck he was on. Take a look at the super glue, glue to the action replay.
Huge, watch this right here. Jim Kohler style, but right here, plows the front of that truck right into that pad. Flips all the way over, cannot save it.
As we continue with freestyle, Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune. Cole, what does Kayla need to do to turn this freestyle competition in her favor?
You know, Kayla's having to drive a broke truck here, so as the truck jumps, as she goes towards things, because that right rear is not pulling, it's gonna pull the truck to the side. So what she has to do is set up for each ramp and kind of go at an angle so the truck will jump straight.
Yeah, she gets a save, but too far over. She's trying, and she's got it on one wheel. A one-wheel save for Kayla Blood. That is outstanding driving. And here she goes again, a little pirouette dance move on top of the pond. So one great save, just couldn't make it a second time. Let's see if Ryan Anderson can right the ship here in freestyle.
You're seeing downside right here. Ooh, a little bounce.
And gets, Stoppy into a moonwalk.
Nice, throwing little skills in there on freestyle. One of my favorite. First one to clear the pad going that way.
This is a Ryan Anderson run.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Spin it around. Come on, give me some.
Backs it right up by the stall.
Setting it up big time. Yes!
Oh, huge air.
Yes!
Lands it on all fours and then right onto the pod.
That's what I like to see.
Now he's got the rhythm. Goes over to the yellow side.
Brake check. Level the chassis out.
Big air for Ryan Anderson. Now heading off to the turn. Gets it back onto another angle. Has to stop just a little bit. Here's some cross-threading across the track.
Settle down. Get her spun around. What's he thinking right here? Let's go to the log jump. Yep.
Didn't get all of it.
Nice.
Got just enough.
Right across the other side. Perfect landing. Spinning around. Wide open throttle. You can feel that truck. Digging her in.
Now he has got the backflip ramp in his sights. Just gets the beautiful angle and a beautiful backflip into a moonwalk.
Uh-oh, we got a locked up planetary on the right side. It's comfrey.
So Ryan Anderson leaves 5 seconds on the clock. What a run for Son of a Digger. Let's take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay.
Nice backflip here. Goes into a stoppy. Great catch. Goes to take off again. Unfortunately, that right rear planetary is locked up.
9.285 is the score for Ryan Anderson. Here comes the current event leader and the current series points leader, Tyler Menega and Gravedigger, looking for his 3rd freestyle win in 2022.
Ryan Anderson and Tyler definitely feed off of each other. Ryan just absolutely threw it down in freestyle, so I know Tyler, he's out here on a vengeance. He saw some stuff that Ryan did, and he's just going to capitalize on it, just like that right there. Huge air going across the center. Truck catches a weird bounce, but he's able to recover from it. But right now, look at one thing. The truck is leaning pretty good. Looks like a sway bar is tweaked, and he might have a rear steer issue again. We know he just had one. The crew chief said he got it fixed, but that rear steer seems to be stuck to the left position.
Look at the turn he just made going across the crush cars onto the top of the berm.
Yeah, rear steer's not coming back. Uh-oh.
And now he is going to end on this. He can still save it, and he is back.
Nice
on all
save.
4 BKTs. Tyler Menega throwing it down again in San Diego.
So he's not going to be able to save it going right
And
like
again
that.
he rolls over, and again he saves
dang,
it.
he learned a new trick.
What can this kid not do?
I told you he's feeding off Ryan, and he's absolutely capitalizing
He's in
on
another zone, and again he rolls over. And he goes to the well one too many times, saves the first two, can make it 3 for 3. Oh well, something's got to stop him. What a run for Tyler Menega. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay.
He rolls it all the way over, never misses a beat like he meant to do it, doing a barrel roll, then again comes around that rear steer hung up, sends him on his roof again, just right back to all 4 tires, ready to send it again.
As Barry Musauer makes his way out on the track, let's once again join Leslie Mears.
You guys mentioned at halftime that Barry was walking the track, and when I talked to him, he said that he was looking for all of the traps out there, that he had in mind the jumps that were going to be perfect for him, but he wanted to eliminate a few more. Unfortunately for him, some of that goes out the window here with Gravedigger on the track.
There we go.
Had to follow a huge run by Tyler Menega as Gravedigger lays in waste on the track.
Get it, yes,
Oh,
sir!
Zombie is going to go right over Gravedigger. Unbelievable for Barry Musauer. Wow. And
He's
he
got a
broke
broken housing.
he broke the wheel, broke the housing for jumping over Gravedigger. Look at him raising the roof
Yes,
in
sir.
San Diego. That is how you throw it down.
Absolutely love it.
Let's take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay.
Barry coming out absolutely sending it. I saw that truck laying out there. I thought it was a perfect opportunity, and I'm glad Barry took full advantage. He broke the truck in the process, but you know what? It was all worth it.
Barry Musauer,
Yes!
9.611. He is going to win another freestyle
Worth it.
competition. Second in a row for Zombie. Let's take a look at the BKT Freestyle leaderboard. Zombie gonna win this thing. Gravedigger second, Son of a Digger in third, Bakugan Dragonoid in fourth, and Monster Mutt in fifth. Sabari gets 12 points for the freestyle win as we take a look at our overall event leaderboard. Tyler Menega Gravedigger is going to win his third event championship of the year. Zombie with 30 points, Son of a Digger with 28, Monster Mutt with 24, and Bakugan Dragonoid with 21. And another event championship for Tyler Menega, who's down on the track with Leslie.
A near perfect night for you as you end up on top once again. You know, I thought you were really going to ice it out there. What were you thinking when you saw Barry jump Gravedigger?
Honestly, I love it. You know, everybody loves Barry behind the scenes here at Monster Jam. So see him go out there and get the biggest air of the night, or probably the tour so far. I was pumped for him. I'll let that freestyle slide, give it to Barry on that one. I'm happy for him. But yeah, awesome night here in San Diego. I've had an awesome time here. It's my first trip to San Diego, and I can't wait to come back.
That is it for the action here in San Diego. For Cole Stevens and Leslie Mears, I'm Scott Jordan. Good night, and we'll see you next time on Monster Jam.